Must be tripping, bruh. I'm not getting ready to do a video on my birthday without no freaking Rona. You crazy.
Double time! Bar!
We keep it moving. Yeah, we keep it moving. It tastes so good. I just don't get to drink enough of these anymore, man. This is probably, I don't know. I don't even know. I can't say how many I've drank. Anyway, what up, y'all? It's your boy Corona Boy Thirds back again with another video. A lot of stuff going on right now, man. This is Drill Sergeant Life on the Trail. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for checking me out. If you haven't yet, hit that bell notification so y'all will know every time I upload a brand new video. Y'all notice if you go on your phone, so I know that if you're on Snapchat and you go to, if I put a link on Snapchat that'll take you to my video, when you go through that link through Snapchat, you won't, and it takes you to my YouTube page, you won't be able to hit that subscribe button or the bell notification. So make sure you go through the YouTube app and you either go through the YouTube app or just go through your browser and look for me on freaking Snap on YouTube. And then that way you'll be able to hit that bell notification, okay? Main reason why I want y'all to hit that bell notification is I want to do a live stream with y'all. My wife Amber had a great idea to do a live stream, kind of like drill sergeant spouses question type thing. So all of you drill sergeant spouses, right? Or if you have a service member who's a spouse who wants to be a drill sergeant, y'all have any kind of questions, we want to do a video. We want to do a live. I think it's gonna be a live stream. I mean, it don't necessarily have to be a live stream, but still, if it is, I want y'all to be able to know the next time that I'm on, so that y'all can see. Last time I did a live stream, a lot of people were saying, "Hey man, you gotta give me a heads up. Give me a heads up. I wanted to watch," because they missed it. But I'm pretty sure if you hit that bell notification, then you'll be notified exactly when I'm doing my live stream. Okay. There's also different things I can do. I can schedule it and put it out to you guys so y'all can see when the next live stream is gonna be. But I don't necessarily know when it's gonna be. So that being said, y'all gotta keep that notification bell lit, okay? Also, so if you're watching and you have questions, you want your question to be put out on the live stream or something like that. So on this video here, now that you're watching this video, and I'll say it again at the end of the video in case some of y'all like to skip to the end. On this video here, I want you to put SQ, and that way I'll know it's a spouse question, okay? Or put DSQ for drill sergeant spouse question. DSQ. Put that in the beginning of your question, and I know that question is for when I do my live stream. Maybe I'll look it up and freaking crop it out and put it in the freaking video, and I'll answer the question that way, okay? And your comment, when you're commenting this video here, y'all are watching this video, y'all will be notified by this video that I'm doing a live stream. So if you have questions for me, and you don't know if you're gonna be able to catch the live stream or not, just put DSQ for drill sergeant spouse question, and I'll go ahead and make sure I'll try and get that question that I see in my comments of this video. I'll make sure I put it in the next live stream. I'll try to put it in that live stream, okay? So I know some of y'all got some really good questions. Some of y'all curious about a lot of stuff, and my wife can definitely let y'all know, at least from her point of view, everything that she's going through, and you know what she does to help me cope with being a drill sergeant, help me deal with being a drill sergeant, and stuff that she does just so she can, you know, be included or feel included or whatever the case may be, okay? So y'all don't know how much I miss my freaking Ronas, man. Y'all don't know. Okay, also, so today's my birthday. Make sure you put happy birthday in the comments, all right? One thing about being a drill sergeant is your CQ. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm starting to appreciate and like when I get CQ, because I know I'm gonna have the next day off to rest, reset, and do whatever I gotta do, all right? I know for those of y'all who are not drill sergeants, but I know you've done CQ before or staff duty before, and so just depending on what day it is, y'all freaking hate it. You know what I'm saying? Some people hate CQ staff duty, some people like it, but I enjoy my CQ and my staff duty. It's more like a breakaway, depending on what's going on. If y'all check my Snapchat, y'all will see that on my Snapchat. Yesterday when I had CQ, I showed y'all, at my company, we have a list. We have a dry erase board of everyone who goes maybe to hospital or physical therapy or whatever for that day. If they're gonna miss training, we have a whole list. And we probably had a good 18 people yesterday, because yesterday we did combatives, and our combatives, for us, this combatives was not a graduation requirement. So a lot of the trainees were holding off and saying, I got this going on, I'm gonna wait until, I'm gonna make sure I go through all the training. We've been doing all this week we've been doing rifle marksmanship. They can't miss that training. If they miss that training, it could be hindering for them. So they say, I'm gonna go to this training, make sure I go to this training, but as soon as I can, go to sit call, self-help, another one, or self-aid. We get it mixed up, self-help, self-aid. You got sit call, self-aid, the hospital, physical therapy, whatever the case may be. They hold off, and then as soon as they can, they go. So that's what a lot of them did yesterday. I had CQ yesterday, and I had to deal with, keeping track of all them, when they left, when they got back, all that good kind of stuff. So it's a little bit of a break for me. Also, when you have trainees that are on bed rest or on quarters or whatever the situation may be, that they can't leave the barracks, somebody has to be at the barracks. Somebody has to stay there. At my company, we have a supply clerk, we have an operation, we got like an operations sergeant, we got 2 supply clerks, operations sergeant, and they help us on our days where we need all the drills to be out there doing what we got to do. Our supply clerks and stuff, they help us and they hold the fort down while we all go out and push these trainees. So on those days, it's not that much of a break, because since they are there at the barracks, we can go out and do what we got to do all day, and we got to go and work, which is where we should be. But on a Saturday, none of them were there on Saturday. They only work Monday through Friday, and especially if they go on leave, they're gonna go on leave. Somebody got to stay back and hold the fort down. Drill sergeant had to stay there and hold the fort down. Somebody had bed rest. I had to stay there. I couldn't leave, so I couldn't go do the training. So that's another thing y'all got to think about too. Okay, when you have people there at your company that can take over and do your CQ or whatever for you, then it's not going to be much of a break for you. But if there's no one there to do it, your CQ will be like a nice little vacation day, just depending on what you got. If your trainees are not motivated, if your trainees are disciplined and they're not going to be messing up and stuff like that, that's less work that you really have to do. Okay, keep that stuff in mind. Now, I know I've been rambling so long in this video about all that extra stuff. Now I want to get to what's actually going on. So we finally phased over. We finally phased over the white phase. I'm not going to say they totally deserve it, but there's a time frame that they're supposed to get white phase, but also it's at the commander and first sergeant's discretion. First sergeant even said originally, when they were originally supposed to phase over, she said, nope, we're not going to let them phase because they're not ready for it yet. So she kept them in red phase for a few more days, and they ended up phasing over later on. But I know it did feel good to finally get them to phase over or whatever, because now it's an advantage for me, someone who loves to call cadences, right? So we can't call cadences during red phase. Now they're in white phase, we're showing them all these cadences and stuff like that. And it feels really good. It feels more, I don't want to say more like a soldier. I don't want to say that, but I don't know. It just feels better to finally be able to be a drill sergeant and call cadence while the trainees are marching along also. And they really appreciate it too. I'm already, after not even a week of being in white phase, I'm already getting cadence requests. They heard me do one cadence before. They want me to do that cadence again. I got 3 requests so far. And I'm trying to tell the trainees, look, you don't get to request what cadences you want. You know what I'm saying? You just go by the cadences that we teach you. You understand me? So I'm in drill sergeant mode right now. Also, we got not prior service. So I have one trainee who his father or someone used to be in the Army, and he remembers his father playing the cadence on in the car when they were driving around, and he remembered it. So he wrote it down and he asked me if we could do that cadence. Again, get out of my freaking face! You don't get to request what cadence you want to hear. You go off the cadence that drill sergeant calls. But I don't know, man. It's just funny to see their motivation and their spirit and all that good stuff. Now that they're able to call cadence, now they get to go in groups to their church services by themselves. Drill sergeants don't have to march them back and forth to church services anymore. And on top of that, going to sit call and all that good stuff, they get to march themselves over there to do that too. So in red phase, we had to use what we call our duty truck. We had to use our duty truck, and we had to transport them here and there whenever they needed to go sit call, hospital, whatever the case may be. Now the hospital's a little too far to be letting them go, but our sit call, our true clinic is not too far for them to march, so we can let them march from there. Excuse me, my birthday Rona break. Y'all don't know how much I miss my Ronas, man. Okay, anyway, carrying on. So, I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to my battle buddy. He's also I look at him as my leader. He was once my leader, Drill Sergeant Nix. So he just finished up his cycle. He just finished up a cycle. Now I wouldn't be saying this except for the fact that it's already on Facebook. So he just finished up his first cycle. So that's a big deal. It's a big deal. I at least think it's a big deal. He finished up his first cycle all the way through, good to go. Now he knows what to expect, and it's gonna probably take him about 2 more cycles. Same with me. It's probably gonna take us about 3 cycles until we actually get everything down pat on how to freaking operate totally on our own as drill sergeants on the trail. Okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to him. Also, if I haven't given a shout out before, to my boy OC, Drill Sergeant Osagera. He also outranked me, higher ranking. Give him a big shout out. He just made Drill Sergeant of the cycle again. They just finished up a cycle, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. But he made Drill Sergeant of the cycle. And I'm inspired to do that too. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully I'll get it. We still got like 4 or 5 weeks left. So we'll see. But we've been doing a lot of stuff though, man. We've been doing a lot of rifle marksmanship, combatives. They've done combatives 2 times already. I know we have marksmanship again next week. They took a PT test. They got another PT test. I don't think it's this Friday, but I think it's next Friday. A lot of my trainees did their 111 assessment, and then they took their PT test, and they're looking and they're saying, Drill Sergeant, on my 111 assessment, I got this for my push-ups, and on my actual PT test, I only did like 3 extra push-ups. So I'm teaching them how to practice their push-ups on their off time, on their spare time and stuff like that. And it's just so hard right now. We don't have a lot of drill sergeants, okay? That's the thing y'all got to keep in mind. Also, when you're short drill sergeants, y'all are going to be spread out, and y'all don't have, I don't know, maybe I don't have enough time. We don't have enough time right now for like with our drill sergeant time to go out and do PT with them. Sometimes we get out of training. As soon as we get out of training, at the end of the day, we go to chow, and then right after chow, we got to give them their personal time and stuff like that, depending on what the situation was. I know one day we didn't have, we had to give there was a whole bunch of mail that we had to give them, and that took a long time. So that ate into our freaking drill sergeant time for us to freaking, go over extra stuff and train them and stuff like that. So y'all keep that in mind when y'all go on the trail. Also, another big thing. If it just feels good because after going to the United States Army Drill Sergeant Academy, he said it. So one of my freaking classmates, he wasn't in my squad, but he was in my platoon. One of my classmates is a new drill sergeant with me right now. He's here right now. So it's cool because I was in school with him, and now we're here working together. Also, I went to the shop today to get my Ronas. I seen 2 other of my classmates. One of them I said what's up to, the other one I didn't. But I seen 2 other of my classmates. It's just cool. It's crazy. It's such a small world, man. Go to school together, and now we here and we freaking on the trail together. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to my homeboy, Drill Sergeant Weber. Now working with your boy, okay? Hey, whatever kind of questions you got, hit me up, let me know. Again, if you have questions for me, and you don't know if you're going to be able to catch the live stream or not, just put DSQ for Drill Sergeant Spouse Question, and I'll go ahead and make sure, I'll try and get that question that I see in my comments of this video. I'll make sure I put it in the next live stream. I'll try to put it in that live stream, okay? I want to thank all y'all for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Like and comment. Check out my Snapchat. I don't really use my Instagram and my Twitter that much, but y'all welcome to go there and check out whatever little pictures and stuff I put up there. I really got to learn how to use it better. That's why I don't use it. But I do be on my Snapchat a little bit, so check me out on Snapchat, all that good stuff. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. We also at 300 plus subscribers right now, so that's a good thing. Thank y'all, 300. Thank y'all so much. Subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. Check out my Snapchat. Check out my Facebook. And now I'm gonna show y'all some of the pictures off of my company Facebook page. It's Corona Boy Thurs, your boy Corona Boy Thurs, Drill Sergeant Life on the Trail. Drill Sergeant Life on the Trail. Happy birthday to me. We made it to Whiteface, 300 subscribers. Peace, I'm out. Peace.